Okay, it's halftime of the Miami-Pittsburgh game, and it is cold in Pittsburgh. Right now it's 17 degrees, but it says 14 degrees on the field. The players on the Miami side are bundled up, or they're just like blankets on jackets, on scarves, on heaters. They are cold. I think that's why the Pittsburgh defense is just coming out and just doing their thing. They caused the fumble late in the half. Matt Moore was like the balls on Matt Moore to come back in. More on that here in a minute. Pittsburgh's keeping up the tradition as far as hard hitting winter games late in January. I mean, this is what Pittsburgh football is. It's hard hitting in January. It's like the defense ain't going nowhere. The Dolphins need to rally up, man, because late in the second quarter, Matt Moore's rolling out, trying to throw downfield, and gets just his head basically knocked the fuck off. Just his head is just completely just torn, not torn off, but it was underneath the chin. 43 came in hard underneath the chin. Matt Moore knocked him out on the ground, man. You think, some blood came out. The running back, 23 for the Dolphins, he was there for his quarterback. But Matt Moore's back in. It looks good. Has over 100 yards passing. I mean, if his offensive lineman did miss 92 on his assignment, that sack fumble wouldn't happen. But, I mean, they're moving around. They're having a good offense, but only 6 points. You can't just score field goals in Pittsburgh. You have to score touchdowns. The wind's blowing, so that's why it's good that they have at least 6 points, because it's on either side. It's blowing really hard. It's taking the ball to the right and to the left. I mean, that's all the concept. And the fact that it's cold. The reason I mentioned cold is important a lot. It does something to the football. It's made out of leather, so it tightens it up. It's really harder. So it's harder for kickers and it's harder for receivers to actually catch it, because this is where fingers get jammed, toes can get severed, and like you have to hit it. It becomes more denser, so you have to be aware of how you're going to hit it or catch it as far as being a kicker. And then the ground feels like cement, dude. Like, it dries up. It's natural grass out there. It's not artificial. It's not that rubber turf that gets torn away. So with that, man, once they get catched and you get hit on the ground, you're going to feel it. It's going to hurt. Ben looks comfortable in the back, man. He looks like he's been here before. That's probably why they got 20 points instead of 6. Just doing his thing, not really rushing anything. Rushed the last one. That's why the Dolphin defense had the interception. But other than that, just doing his thing, letting Le'Veon Bell run over everybody. Has at least 96 yards rushing, so he'll have 100 before the end of the day's out. That's about it, man. I mean, Miami needs to turn it around. As like I said, we're in Houston. Everybody that's in Houston or a Texans fan has to be a Miami fan today. If not, we're playing Brady and the boys at New England. So our defense is showing up, but that offensive line coach, he's been able to stop our defensive line every time we go up there. For some reason, we just forget how to play football when we go to New England. It's just weird. Just check our record. It's not good up there. It's not good at all, especially if we play on Sunday night, which we'll probably do. Other than that, let's see. Miami's doing good. The offense is moving. Defense needs to do something. Needs to get more pressure on Ben. I mean, that was just they almost had 2 interceptions, but they're really not putting the pressure as they should be. Once they have that running game established, that's what's going to happen. So right now it's 20-6. Pittsburgh's going, moving. Miami's trying to stay alive, and it looks decent. And I'm saying the offense is moving like the way Matt Moore that last drive had it going. But if you don't put 6 points on the board, nothing's really matter, man. It's because they 26, basically down by 2 touchdowns. So let's see the second half, and then we'll see how we are. All right. Later on, I was able to do this because Jimmy and Jesus were done gaming. So thank you guys for a little break because they had to poop. Later.